Everybody, how's it going? So I want to talk about Tropical Storm Ida. Okay, this is the latest update that came out at 11 o'clock. I see a lot of people talking about that they think it's going to become a big hurricane. So I'm going to talk about it. Just share as much information as possible. Um, so let's over the key messages here. Life-threatening storm surge and hurricane conditions are expected later today and tonight in portions of western Cuba, including the Isle of Youth, where hurricane warning is in effect. Life-threatening heavy rains, flash flooding, and mudslides are expected across Jamaica, Cayman Islands, and western Cuba, including the Isle of Youth. Risk of life-threatening storm surge inundation is increasing along the coast of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Inundation of 7 to 11 feet above ground level is possible within the area from Morgan City, Louisiana, to Ocean Springs, Mississippi, including Lake Borden. Sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Interest in these areas should follow any advice given by local officials. Ida is expected to be a dangerous major hurricane when it reaches the northern Gulf Coast on Sunday, and the risk of hurricane-force winds continues to increase, especially along portions of the Louisiana coast, including metropolitan New Orleans. Potentially devastating wind damage could occur where the core of Ida moves onshore. Ida is likely to produce heavy rainfall later Sunday into Monday across the central Gulf Coast, from southeast Louisiana to coastal Mississippi and Alabama, as well as the lower Mississippi Valley, resulting in considerable flash urban, small stream, and riverine flooding. Okay. So this has got the potential to be a big deal. Okay. Let's just look at some stuff here. Let's see. Public advisory as of 11 a.m. 75 miles southeast of the Isle of Youth, 200 miles east-southeast of the western tip of Cuba. Okay, maximum sustained winds 65 miles per hour. Okay, so it talks about hurricane warning, storm surge watch. So a storm surge watch is already in effect for the Sabine Pass, Alabama-Florida border, Vermilion Bay, that Lake Pontchartrain, Lake Maurepas, and Mobile Bay. Can you tell I don't live in the southeast? I have no idea how to pronounce those names. Okay, hurricane watch is in effect for Cameron, Louisiana to the Mississippi-Alabama border, Lake Pontchartrain, Lake Maurepas, and metropolitan New Orleans. Tropical storm warning is in effect for Little Cayman, Cayman Brac, Cuban provinces. Okay. Hurricane warning means hurricane conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area. In this case, within the next 12 hours. Tropical storm warning means tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area. Okay. Let's see. So what I would do is I would look at your local National Weather Service office, get guidance from them on what to expect. Listen to local authorities, that kind of thing. All right, forecast advisory. It's kind of the same. Goes over the same thing here. All right, let's see. Forecast discussion. Radar imagery from Grand Cayman and Cuba, as well as satellite data, continue to show an improvement in Ida's overall structure this morning, with an increase in banding, development of a small central dense overcast, and more recently an improved inner core feature. Both the NOAA and Air Force reconnaissance aircraft reported the pressure has fallen to around 996 millibars. The Air Force plane has measured flight level and SFMR winds that support an initial intensity of 55 knots. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but It talks about the key messages that I read before. Okay, so tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. Okay. Let's look at here's something here. Let me pull up another screens here. So you can see here, all right, probability of tropical storm force winds, 1 minute average, 39 mile an hour. So 90% right up to the Louisiana coast. Okay, and then it goes down. You're even going to get 5-10% way out here. This is tropical storm Nora over here. Let's see here. So earliest reasonable arrival time of tropical storm force winds. Okay. So Saturday night into Sunday here for the Louisiana coast and the Mississippi coast. If you go switch this to most likely, you're looking at Saturday night into Sunday, and then on up inland. Looking at Sunday to Monday, then Monday during the day. Here's the cone, the forecast cone. So you can see here, okay, hurricane. All right, hurricane M, major hurricane. Okay, I've seen the models, and they're only models at this point. Okay, 160 mile an hour winds. Okay, now if you want to look at the scale, all right, maybe a Cat 5, 157 miles per hour or greater. Okay, catastrophic damage. Okay, now if you go back, Hurricane Katrina. Okay, Hurricane Katrina was a Cat 5. I'm hoping that that's not the case here. Okay, but we don't know. Some things I've been looking at, some other models that I've looked at. Say Category 3, it could be a Category 4, but let's just it's who knows until it gets a little closer. Gets in the Gulf and gains strength. We're not really sure. Here's a look at rainfall. Okay, this could be real big. Okay, if you look here, the red area, all right, 10 inches. And there's a little pink there. It's 15. That's a lot of water. Lots and lots of water. There's going to be a lot of flooding. Okay, if that's the case. Okay, Tropical Storm Ida. This is the excessive rainfall outlook. Okay. Obviously, moderate risk for flooding. Okay. Yellow is slight. Green is marginal. Okay. I mean, that's just common sense. If that area is going to get 10 to 15 inches of water, then definitely, it's excessive rainfall. There's going to be flooding. Okay. So one other thing I want to look at. Let's look at peak surge. Yeah. Look at this. 7 to 11 feet. Ocean Springs to Morgan City. Yeah, that's a lot of water. Let's see. Let's look at this one. Storm is the potential storm surge flooding map. I don't think I've ever looked at one of these before. Okay, so levied area, consult local officials for flood risk. So this is a levied area here. Now, if you look at blue, let's see, I'm not sure where. All right, so for this area, okay, the blue, greater than a foot above ground. The yellow is greater than 3 feet above ground, and the orange is greater than 6 feet above ground. So there's definitely going to be a lot of flooding in that area. Okay. Okay, New Orleans, it's all a levied area. Oh, I see some red down here. So this area, greater than 9 feet above ground for flooding in this area. That's going to be catastrophic. That's going to be horrible. Absolutely horrible. All right, so let's look at the interactive map. Let's look at the storm track. So right there, so 120 miles per hour. Let me look at so that would make it a major hurricane. Okay, 120 miles per hour would be a category 3. Gusts up to 150. So, I mean, that's something that definitely people in this area need to take notice of, start getting ready. Hopefully, you've already been getting ready, because that could be absolutely devastating. Okay, so that's all I have for the moment. I will do continuous updates on this, and share information, share. Let everybody that anybody that lives in this area, let them know. Okay, they need to take action and be prepared. Um, so share my videos, share my updates. There'll be updates on. I'll be doing updates on YouTube and my Facebook page. Okay, I encourage you to go like each, subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get notified of updates. Like I said, I will be posting updates. Okay, so yeah, definitely keep an eye on this. This could be bad.